Real faith is not restricted to childhood, but rather applies to all. We learn from the Proverbs, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. When we do, we will come to realize that we have been on his holy errand, that his divine purposes have been fulfilled, and that we have shared in that fulfillment. May I illustrate this truth with a personal experience. Many years ago, while serving as a bishop, I felt impressed to call upon Augusta Schneider, a widow from the Alsace-Lorraine area of Europe, who spoke very little English, although she was fluent in French and German. For years after that first impression, I would visit with her at Christmas time. On one occasion, Augusta said, "Bishop, I have something of great value to me, which I'd like to present to you." She then went to a special place in her modest apartment and retrieved the gift. It was a beautiful piece of felt, perhaps 6 by 8 inches inside measurement, to which she had pinned the medals her husband had been presented for his service as a member of the French forces in World War I. She said, "I would like you to have this personal treasure, which is so close to my heart." I protested politely and suggested there must be some member of her extended family to whom the gift should be given. "No," she replied firmly, "the gift is yours, for you have the soul of a Frenchman." Shortly after presenting this special gift to me, Augusta departed mortality and went home to that God who gave her life. Occasionally I would wonder concerning her declaration that I had the soul of a Frenchman. I didn't have the slightest idea what that meant. I still don't. Many years later, I had the privilege to accompany President Ezra Taft Benson to the dedication of the Frankfurt Germany temple, which temple would serve German, French, and Dutch-speaking members. In packing for the trip, I somehow felt impressed to take along the gift of medals without any thought concerning what I would do with them. I'd had them a number of years. In a French-speaking dedication session, the temple was filled. The singing and messages presented were beautiful. Gratitude for God's blessings penetrated each heart. I saw from my conducting notes that the session included members from the Alsace-Lorraine area. During my remarks, I observed that the organist had the name of Schneider. I therefore related the account of my association with Augusta Schneider, then stepped to the organ and presented the organist with the medals, along with the charge that since his name was Schneider, he had a responsibility to pursue the Schneider name in his genealogical activities. The Spirit of the Lord confirmed in our hearts that this was a special session. Brother Schneider had a difficult time preparing to play the closing number of the dedicatory service. So moved was he by the Spirit which we felt there in the temple. I knew that the treasured gift, even the widow's mite, for it was all Augusta Schneider had, was placed in the hand of one who would ensure that many, with the souls of Frenchmen, would now receive the blessings the holy temples provide, both to the living and for those who have passed beyond mortality.